All right. Hey everybody, this is Quentin J. Parker, your captain of the famous and infamous November 68502 TBM 900. We're on the grounds at Missoula International, and we're going to take this puppy all the way across the state, not just of Montana, not just of Idaho, but all the way across Washington. That's right, we are going to Seattle. I don't know if your geography is on point, but that's a long haul. That's roughly 337 miles. But I'm up for it. Are you? So let's get this party started. Oh, I'm sorry. We're also going to do it on VATSIM. So let's get prepped. That's what I meant to do when we were outside just now. Chocks are off. Whoops. Ties and caps off. Pitot tube cover off. Static wick cover, so we don't poke ourselves in the eyes or do our walk around, off. The other static cover off. Let's have a peek, shall we? Visually inspect our fuel. Ooh! Check it out. You see that? As I put fuel in, it weighed down the wing. $68.10. Yep, we're good to go. All right. First things first. All right. We stand on the brakes. Sorry about that. On the brakes. Quick pre-check. Everything up here is in the down position with the exception of ignition. Good. All my breakers are in. Good. Flaps are up. Fuel's in cutoff. Fuel is on left tanks. Manual override is full back. Pressure mode's in auto. Bleed is off. AC is off. Gear is down. All the de-icing levers are down. Parking brake is off. Don't need it on. We're good to go. Wait a second. That's the micro switch. It's in guard position. So. Alright, we're coming alive.
Warning, okay.
We're aligning.
TOS system test, okay.
Okay, ATIS for Missoula is 126.65. I always look over there first. I don't know why.
Black Canyon Ranch weather. Wind 350 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 2,700 overcast, 30,500 scattered, temperature -1, dew point -6. Altimeter 3028.
No ATIS code?
Black Canyon Ranch weather. Wind 350 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 2,700 overcast, 30,500 scattered, temperature -1, dew point -6. Altimeter 3028.
I guess not.
Black Canyon Ranch weather. Black Canyon Ranch weather. Wind 350 at 6.
Let's get it started. All right. Alright, at least. Electricity looks good. Fuel pressure, oil pressure is good. Auto, fuel select, low voltage, and vacuum all look good. Let's go to main. Let's turn on our strobe lights. Alright, auxiliary boost pump on. There we go. There it is. Let's hit the starter. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I said the starter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and G's good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, ITT's coming alive. 16, 17, 18, well, I can really stop counting then. 18, 20, 21, yeah, 30 by 30, we're good. Cool. Alright. Still on the brakes. Inertial separator, because I have no idea if this place is clean or not. Turn pulse while we're on the ground. Auxiliary boost to auto. Fuel selected auto. APA trims on. I expect battery amp to disappear shortly and inertial separators to come on. Let's go to Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha CTAC. $265. I want to see if I can't get 24,000 for my my altitude. No particular reason. I just, you know, if I can fly that high, why not? If there's some massive headwinds up there, then obviously I'll disregard that. All right. I think we're ready to go. Let's get the latest
Black Canyon Ranch weather. Wind 350 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 2,700 overcast, 30,500 scattered, temperature -1, dew point -6. Altimeter 3028.
12685.
Black Canyon Ranch weather. Wind 350 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 2700 overcast, 30,500 scattered, temperature -1, dew point -6. Altimeter 30.
Good evening, Salt Lake Center. Cicada, November 68502. Any day now.
November 68502, Salt Lake Center.
Center 68502 is a Cicada TBM 9 on the grounds of Missoula, Montana. General Aviation East Ramp. Looking to go VFR to Seattle. Flight plan is on file.
Alright, November 68502, contact Salt Lake Center 119.75.
Going to Center 1975502. Thank you. Double check that.
You're New Zealand 361, descend and maintain level 240.
Machine 340, New Zealand 361.
New Zealand 361, descend and maintain level 240.
240, New Zealand 361.
Looks like, yeah, it looks 825, level 340. Level 825, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
Good evening, Salt Lake Center. Cicada, November 68502.
Cedar calling Salt Lake Center. Say the question.
Request is as follows. Cicada 68502 is a TBM 900 on the grounds of Missoula, Montana. With the current information, looking to go VFR to Seattle-Tacoma. Flight plan is on file.
And TBM 502. If you're planning to go VFR, you should stay below flight level 180. So your cruise altitude cannot be 24,000. So it has to be, it has to have a 500. And for westbound, I suggest east 500. So it's either 14,500 or 16,500. That's the highest you can go for VFR, unless you want to fly IFR.
Negative. We'll amend that to 16.5. I should have known that.
And TBM 502, Roger. You can fix the flight plan. I'm not going to change it for you yet. And since it's a non-field, why don't you depart on Unicom and then call me airborne on this frequency? I'll give you a flight following and a squawk code at that time.
Center, can you say again? You broke up on that last part.
Sure. Since it's a non-towered field, you don't need a clearance from me, your VFR. You can depart on Unicom and then call me airborne on this frequency. I'll give you a squawk code and flight following all the way to Seattle.
Understood. 502 is basically ready to go. I'll give you a call in 5 minutes or so.
Sounds good. Call me probably passing about 2,000 feet.
Roger. 502, contact you crossing 2000. All right. We're good to go. Brakes. I think I did know that I could only go up to 18,000 on VFR. I'm just so used to breaking the rules in the sim. I kind of deserve to get called out for that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Straight ahead. Left. Take it all the way down. I have a real problem with asking controllers to repeat themselves, and that's something I'm trying to break myself out of. You know, the simple fact is that he was unclear to me, and I was nervous. I was nervous about asking him to repeat himself. And that's such a weird thing because, you know, it's like, you know, what if I pretended to understand his directives and screwed up? Because that's basically my only, my only options. Ask him to repeat himself because I didn't understand or I couldn't hear him, or well, you get the idea. All right, so like he said, we are good to go. And I'm going to try not to embarrass myself on takeoff, because I'm going to say that I still haven't got the takeoff good just yet. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Inertial separator off. Taxi light off. Pulse light off. Gonna give myself a little right rudder trim. Hope that helps. Nobody's coming. We got a nice long runway in front of us. So I'm gonna make the best of it. Standing on the brakes. No wind data? Huh. There we go. That's right, baby. Give me the whole thing. Ooh. I forgot. I didn't enter my altimeter. It's 3028. Knucklehead. Well, this looks like I'm headed straight, but SynthVision says that I'm off by a couple of degrees. I'm going to go with what I see. Clock is running. Throttling up to 40. Stepping off the brakes. Easy does it. $40. Oh, this is ugly. This is ugly. $70.
Airspeed.
I took off prematurely because I did not see that getting any better. All right. Jesus Christ. Well, I just barely managed to stay on the runway, but I still screwed it up. All right. Turning towards, turning on course. Screw it. Engaging autopilot. Field elevation for Missoula is 3,200 feet, so I can contact him now. Salt Lake Center, Socata November 68502 with you, passing through 6,500. Jesus.
And TBM 68502, Salt Lake Center, reset transponder, I'm trying to find, transponder 6046 in ident.
6046 in ident, stand by.
If I do to radar contact, 10 miles west of the airport, altitude indicates 7,900. I'll maintain VFR at or below 17,000. And
Salt Lake Center 502 understands maintaining VFR below below 10,000.
below 17,000.
Roger, below 17,000, 170 flight level. 502, thank you.
And TBM 502, local altitude 3029.
3029er, 502. And my textures just flaked out. Was it always like that? Jesus. That's weird. I brought up my flaps, but I didn't even think about bringing up the gear. I would like to know why my textures are freaking out. So chances are more than likely he's not going to let me go faster than 250 knots. So dang. Okay. There's Coeur d'Alene. There's Spokane International. There's Fairchild. And I believe that little blue dot is Phelps Field. Is that Puyallup, I think? Pretty sure. I think that's Puyallup. Some of my textures came back. Yep, it's loud. Alright, at this altitude I got a 20 knot tailwind. We're looking at about an hour en route once we come up to speed. I would like to know what I'm supposed to do with this. This doesn't do anything. But it does give me my speed and ground, so that's interesting. Yeah, this does nothing. $208. I have never had my textures freak out like that. Am I running out of video RAM or something?
TBM 502, contact Seattle Central 124.2. Good day.
502 going to 124.2. Thank you much. 502 out.
Yes.
Well, that didn't last long. Seattle Center, Socata November 68502 with you, 16 flight level 165. Jesus.
TBM 502 Seattle Center, good evening. Number 65 Kilo Delta, wind calling runway 28 right, clear for the option.
28 right, clear for the option. 65 Kilo Delta.
Shit, was that for me? Seattle Center, Socata 68502. Say again?
Socata 50, correction, TBM 502. I was just acknowledging that you're on my frequency.
Understood. I couldn't hear that last transmission. Wasn't sure if it was for me or not. 502 out.
North.
United 600 uniforms back with you.
It's 600 uniform, right?
That radar is electric.
Seattle Center, after this one, I'd like to depart to the southwest for Twin Oaks, 65 Kilo Delta.
We're 65 Kilo Delta, roger, wind calling runway 28 right, clear for the option. Left turn, on course is approved.
Left turn on runway is approved, 65 Kilo Delta.
Or 65 Kilo Delta negative. After you land, left turn on course to Twin Oaks is approved.
Left turn for Twin Oaks approved, 65 Kilo Delta.
American 5488, you're leaving my airspace to the south. Oakland Center is never online. Frequency change to advisory is approved. Good night. Frequency approved. Good night. American 5488.
Oakland Center is never online. That is awesome. There's another plane up here with a similar registration, call sign, whatever. That's why it sounded like he was talking to me. There's
Seattle Center, Southwest 1541, checking on flight 0360. Good evening.
Southwest 1541. Seattle Center, standby.
Standing by. Southwest 1541.
Southwest 1541, squawk 6627, ident 6627.
6627. Southwest 1541. Southwest 1541, do you have the arrival for me for Portland International?
Southwest 1541 negative. I'll have that probably when you're about 50 miles out from the airport.
Roger that. Southwest 1541. Southwest 1541 requesting away from cockpit 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Southwest 1541. Approved as requested. Report back on the frequency.
Reporting 1 back. Southwest 1541.
Yeah, 600 uniform contact Vancouver Center 133.7. Stay flight.
133.7, yeah, 600 uniform.
Southwest 1541 radar contact 70 miles south of the Lakeview VOR. Proceed on course.
Nope. Still looks funky.
November 65 Kilo Delta, leaving my airspace to the south squawk and maintain VFR frequency change approved. Good night.
Squawk VFR frequency change approved. 65 Kilo Delta, good night.
That's who I thought that's who he was talking to earlier, and I thought he meant me. Another VFR flight with a 6, 5, and 2 in their registration. But we're making good time. We've been in the air, 20 minutes, and we'll be in the Seattle terminal area in 50. We're doing roughly 300 on the ground.
Southwest 1541, roger.
I'm going to punch in Seattle's ATIS in the COM2 and keep an eye out for it, or an ear out, at ATIS 118. Meant to do a composite or display backup when I was booting up. Boop. There we go. Well, there's nothing to see up here. That's for damn certain. So, why did I choose this flight? I chose it because there were controllers up for the area. Should, you know, from takeoff to landing, and it was long. I wanted to
Fairchild AFB Information Hotel. 1600 Zulu weather. Wind 350 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,500 overcast, 32,000.
Well, apparently, we're far enough away from Seattle where that frequency's already been assigned. So yeah, I just wanted to fly with some ATC, and because there's nobody up here, I'm not going to see any other flyers. So I guess I just wanted I wanted a long flight to stretch the TBM's legs. Like I said, we did, what was it, roughly 337, 38 miles. And we're already down to, what, 230, 224. We're a beam with quarter lane. So, I mean, we will get there with the quickness. I still want to know why my textures are not showing on that radar radome. The bleed, the bladder textures are showing now. Alright, so the leading edge of my left stabilizer is back, but not on the right. Maybe I'll just leave it alone and fly the damn plane. So I guess I'm just going to ignore it. Everything looks to be good and in the green. Like 0.454 Mach. My wind computer is broken? What the hell does that mean? "40 minutes. So Seattle has an elevation of what? 43 feet, I think. So I should probably if I wanted to descend at 500 feet a minute, I'd probably start thinking about descending very soon, but I gotta fly over the Cascades, man. Actually, from where I am, I'm south of my normal route. I wonder how much of the Cascades would be a factor. Because normally I take off from here and fly this way. Well, you know what? Never mind, because there's Ephrata, and that's right en route, and there's Wenatchee. So, no, I think I'll stay up here. I'll just have to come down a little bit more aggressive once I clear the mountains. There's Pasco, Tri-Cities, baby. "38 minutes to terminal area." I'm sorry, it's driving me crazy. That's the first time that's
Center notices to airmen. Notices to airmen. Squawk mode C on all taxiways and runways. Check in with your position and altitude when entering the non-radar area. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information, Charlie.
all right.
Seattle-Tacoma International Airport Avis information, Charlie. 04530. Wind 040 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 7. 2.3. Altimeter 3048. Landing runways 34 left and 34 center. Departing runways 3.
All right. I'm surprised to be picking up Seattle this far out, but okay. But I found out what I wanted to find out. I wanted to know which runways were going to be active. So yeah. I'm not sure if I would be picking up Seattle this far out. Certainly not at this altitude. Well, you know what? I don't know that. I don't know that for certain. So a couple of things I didn't like, and they're all my fault. That takeoff for number one. That was some Bush League bullshit. And the fact that I tried to, I don't know, get away with putting some extreme altitude on a VFR flight plan. That was stupid. Yeah, I think I can use the word stupid. Yep. I picked a wonderful time and place to fly. There's only one other person in the area, and he's all the way on the other side of the state, and he's lining up for Seattle. Next closest user is looks like at the bottom of Oregon. So yeah, I can pick them. Oh, looks like the cloud cover's breaking up a little bit.
Southwest 1541 to send by the Timbers 2 arrival, runway 28 transition.
Tower 5041, confirmed Timbers 2 arrival for the runway 28.
Southwest 1541, affirmative.
Roger that, Timbers 2 arrival, runway 28. Southwest 1541. Southwest 1541, could you also confirm if it was 28 left or 28 right?
Southwest 1541, I'll let you know about 50 miles from the airport. Just for now, you'll be landing on one of the 28s.
Roger that, I'll hear it from you. Southwest 1541.
I'm just going to kick off my boots. Don't mind me. I might even go full on hippie and fly barefoot. No, I doubt I'll do that. So I'm getting a consistent 40 frames per second in this altitude, well, in this view. If that makes any difference to anyone. $42, $38, $40, $40, $42, $39, $40, $41. Alright, so 40 frames a second it is on the inside. $49. $45. I am pleased with those numbers. Sorry, looking at my watch. Yep. roughly 27 minutes. May as well say half hour. "45 minutes in the air." So that's about what I expected. Whoa. The incredible shrinking man. Surprised we're not developing any ice on the wings. Maybe the conditions aren't right for icing. It's -23 and I don't know. I figured if I flew through the clouds long enough I'd get even a little build-up. But that's clean.
Seattle approach for X2614 at 15,000 and information is Bravo.
X14 Seattle Center, good evening.
I have no idea where that
Altimeter is 30 point for X2614.
I have no idea where this guy is.
X2614, descend across Jobin at maintain 10,000 and 250 knots.
See?
Cross Jobin at 10,000 and maintain 250 knots. For X2614.
230.
Southwest 1541, top of descent approaching in 10 nautical miles.
Southwest 1541 running.
Alright. Distance is about 100 miles. Hmm. All right. We're flying some terrain that's not entirely flat. Hmm.
FedEx 2614, contact Seattle approach 125.6. Have a good night.
125.6, good answer.
Still got a little action going then.
Southwest 1541.
Southwest 1541, Seattle, sir.
Southwest 1541, I was just checking the ATIS. Looks like the arrival runways are changed. Do you still want me to keep on 28?
Southwest 1541, it's your preference because the wind is calm. Running on the 2/8 is just a little quicker to get you to land, but if you want 10, that's fine too.
I'll just keep on runway 28. I'm too lazy to change that right now.
Okay, Southwest 1541, ready.
All right, if you can't read that, we have a flyer saying, I'll read it if it comes back up. Basically, it was saying it's 1 in the morning and where he was at, and the controller was telling him to go get some sleep. Hello.
Southwest 1541, Portland, altimeter 3045. Expect vectors to the visual approach, runway 28 left.
Portland, altimeter 3045, expecting factors for 28 left, Southwest 1641.
Nine minutes. I'm going to begin my descent. Yeah, I think we're safe.
Alpha, this is Alpha Romeo November 777, flight level 340 heading to 97.
Alpha Romeo, November 777, Seattle Center, get me.
And requesting Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo landing runway.
Alpha Romeo, November 777, say your request again.
Requesting landing, requesting Nation Airport landing runway.
Alpha Romeo, November 777, Vancouver's going to be landing 26 right and left. For full ATIS information, go ahead and monitor 124.6. That's the Vancouver ATIS, 124.6.
Sorry, landing runway is runway 26 right. 26 right.
Alpha Romeo, November, you should expect that, but once you talk to Vancouver Center, he'll give you the runway that you're going to be on.
Okay, thank you.
Southwest 1540, I'm requesting a radio check. I'm keep having problems disconnecting from this channel for some reason.
Southwest 1541, I hear you 5x5.
Okay, there we go, we're back. Southwest 1541, thank you.
November 5, correction, TBM 502, contact Seattle approach 125.6, have a good night.
Going to 125.6, 502, thank you. I didn't realize it was a full house tonight. Seattle Center, Socata November 68502 with you, passing through 6,200.
Socata 8502, Seattle approach. Roger. Continue present heading, maintain your present altitude. There's 6,000. You can expect visual approach runway 34 center. Seattle altimeter 3049. Information Charlie is now current.
Roger. Expecting runway 34 center. Information Charlie's active. 502. Thank you.
FedEx 2614, turn left heading 070, vectors final.
Left 070, vector final, FedEx 2614.
FedEx 2614, say altitude.
3,980, altimeter 3049, sir.
FedEx 2614, roger. Go ahead and maintain your current altitude if you could. Again, make that left turn 070.
Exactly. Yes, maintain our current altitude of 4,000 and 070, FedEx 261.
Tomjet 340, so approach, you ready to taxi, sir?
Say again for Tomjet 340.
Tomjet 340, are you ready to taxi, sir? I just see you on the runway facing west, so. Or south.
Yes, sir, we're ready for taxi, Tomjet 340.
Tomjet 340, roger. I'm not trying to rush you. Runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi Bravo, Tomjet 340.
FedEx 2614, turn left heading 010, join localizer, runway 34 center.
Left 010, join localize runway 347, FedEx 2614.
FedEx 2614, when you roll out of that turn, airport will be at your 11 o'clock, 13 miles before the field inside, brake. Socata 502, turn left heading 165.
165, 502.
FedEx 26 have the traffic inside.
FedEx 2614, you say you have the airport inside?
Negative, sir. Approach FedEx 2614 have the field inside.
FedEx 2614, cleared visual approach, runway 34 center.
The visual approach around the 34 center, FedEx 2614.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Socata 502, maintain your present altitude, actually climb and maintain 4,000, you're close to my MVA for the area.
502, back up to 4,000.
Socata 502, traffic at your 3 o'clock, about 5 miles northbound, dash 8 at 3,400.
502 is looking, no joy.
Socata 502, turn right heading 250.
Right, 250, 502.
FedEx 2614, wind 270 at 4, runway 34 center, clear land.
The land on runway 34 center, FedEx 2614.
Landing gear.
Socata 502, Tomjet 340, wind 270 at 4, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Got traffic on a 4-mile final, 434 center, dash 8.
340, right, clear for takeoff from jet 340.
Socata 502. The traffic down on about a 4-mile final. He's at your 2 o'clock, about 8 miles.
502 has the traffic.
Socata 502, roger. Follow traffic for runway 34 center, clear visual approach, runway 34 center.
.502, number 2 for 34 center. Follow traffic. 502, thank you.
FedEx 2614, caution wake turbulence departing Boeing 737 on 34 rate.
Copy that, turbulence, FedEx 261.
Tomjet 340, radar contact passing 1,300, climb via SID, except maintain 15,000.
Climb via SID, except maintain 15,000, Tomjet 340.
Socata 502, wind 2704, runway 34 center, clear lane.
502, clear land runway 34 center. Thank you much. 502. Did I just...
FedEx 2614, exit right on hotel, taxi to the gate via hotel, Bravo, cross runway 34 right.
Hotel Bravo cross 34 right and proceed to FedEx cargo ramp, FedEx 2614.
Socata 502, you parking at Signature or General Aviation today?
Actually, 502 was hoping for transient parking, if I can get it.
Socata 502, roger.
Seattle approach Tomjet 340, we're going to need vectors to return to the airport. Our flaps won't come up.
Whoa.
Tomjet 340, roger. Maintain 4,000. Turn left heading 165. You can expect vectors for the visual approach runway 34 center.
Heading 165, Tomjet 340.
Doesn't get much better than that. Thought I was going to lose it. Oh, bad.
Seattle approach, Tomjet 340. By any chance, can you give us vectors to an area we can jettison?
Tomjet 340, Roger, just maintain the current heading but yeah, to you can actually climb and maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000, Tomjet 340, and maintain current heading.
Seattle approach 502, excuse me, Socata 68502 is clear the runway, taxiing to transient parking.
Socata 502, Roger. Taxi at parking via Tango, Quebec.
Transient parking, Tango, Quebec, 502, thank you. Not too shabby. Roughly 90 minutes in the air. Transient parking. I'm a transient parker.
Seattle approach, thank you for your APC service. Have a good night. Next 2614.
Not a problem. Thank you for flying in.
Yes.
Oh man, why am I stuttering?
Jet 340, turn left heading 010. Join the Seattle 165 radial. I have you hold to the south, right-hand turns.
Heading 010, Tom Jet 340.
And Tom Jet 340, you have an estimated time of until the quantity they need is done.
Second for Tom Jet 340.
Tom Jet 340, just wondering if you had an estimated time till you hit your landing weight.
Stand by.
Seattle approach, Socata 68502, parking, excuse me, settled at parking. Just want to say goodnight and thanks for services.
Star 502, not a problem, and just let you know that's where signature is, right where you're at, so.
Oh, then next time I'll ask for signature by name. Okay.
The 502, right, not a problem. Yeah, so you make that left, and I was like, yep, that's where he's going.
Understood. Thank you.
Here.
All right. That was an okay flight. That approach at the end was kind of sloppy. Could have been worse. I didn't screw it up. Altitude control was a little crazy. Oh, wait a second. What's up with my fuel caps?
Tom Jet 340, turn left heading 345 to intercept the Seattle 165 radial.
Heading 345 to intercept the Seattle 165 radio, Tom Jet 340. And the estimated time to landing.
And I'm not sure why my my sim was getting kind of wonky there with stutters toward the end. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the terrain mesh that I still have loaded for the Cascades. I'm just in the habit of checking my system now at the end of every flight. That landing was butter, baby. So. All right. I think we're good to go. And get something to eat. So, yeah. That's it, people. And this freaks me out. All right, we're out of here. This has been Quentin Parker, flying from Missoula, Montana to Seattle, Washington, so you don't have to. That's it. I'm out. Stay vertical, people. Bye.